second ride, been a bit remiss. Didn't get much coverage of the first ride, but and also arrived without helmets charged up, cameras charged up.
Oh, what?
But we got ahead of the first ride and got some video in. But Thursday evening, and what do? You just go and ride out with your friends,
In pyjamas.
dressed in pyjamas, and about 500 others, all in pyjamas. Smoking hot nuns. Just about to go into the rose garden of the mayor's house, the Burgermeister, for a president's reception. So hopefully we'll get to meet the mayor and say thank you for having us.
Anwesend und aus 21 Nationen. Das heißt, diese Vespa Alps Days in Zell am See, das ist das größte Vespa-Treffen in Europa. Und es freut mich, dass ihr mit uns gemeinsam.
Repairs happen wherever it can be sometimes, right on the street. Who needs a stand? Well, here we go, Vespa Alps Days ride number 3, which is the treasure hunt. Friday afternoon, spend the morning changing wheels and tyres on Julie's PX. Hopefully it feels better, June.
Yeah, definitely.
Just
a lot better.
Scrub them in a bit and then perhaps you'll have some grip. More grip. Not that you didn't have any grip. Nice pair of hiding hows on there. So yeah, first destination is Cap Run, and we've reunited the Anglo-Deutsch racing team from 2 years ago, and I think we've set off pretty much last because these people seem to be coming on their way back from the first checkpoint. But
oh wow,
it's all about an afternoon's tour in the beautiful Alpine countryside.
Yeah.
And the snow on the mountains up there, absolutely stunning. So hopefully we'll have an afternoon of fun. Didn't stop laughing last time. Stopping at the first checkpoint, can't get anywhere close, so we're going to have to park and walk. There we go. Danke.
It's obviously not just us that's done the same thing.
No, part of the fun of this is getting lost and finding your way through some of these villages, and they look absolutely lovely.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Just stopped at one of these bars.
Not while you're driving, Mr. B.
Very good point. Very good point.
Oh,
Looks
yeah,
like we're approaching checkpoint 2.
Yeah.
Hi. Danke.
Duncan.
Absolutely gorgeous scenery up here, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? Stunning. Wow.
I was beginning to wonder with the route we were on whether we'd see such nice scenery, but
Yeah.
it's lovely, isn't it?
Oh, it is really nice.
Proper Alpine, I guess.
Yeah.
I love these buildings. Can't be much further to go up here then.
I would have thought so.
Between the cyclists and the hikers, we're probably causing absolute havoc.
Chaos. Terrible.
Oh, saying come on round. Oh, hi.
It's in my pocket.
Have a dog too.
Yeah. On
There
the
we go.
back, that's it. Thank
Danke.
you. That's it, thank you.
to the last checkpoint, I guess, or last but one, before we get back into Zell am See.
Thank you.
Danke.
Vespa Alps Days, wir kommen und Grossglockner Ascent. Vespa Alps Days, here. Vespa Alps Days, here we go. Wenn wir mit unseren heißen Eisen im Windsgau unsere Runden kreisen.
Wir rufen die Fahnenträgerinnen Jenny und Sandy für die Vespa Alps Days Fahne.
Alps Days, wir kommen und Grossglockner Ascent. Vespa Alps Days, here. Vespa Alps Days, here we go. Wenn wir mit unseren heißen Eisen im Windsgau unsere Runden kreisen. Vespa Alps Days, here. Vespa Alps Days, here we go.
Hey, Paulo! Welcome Julie, welcome Andrew, the Vice President of the United Vespa Club of United Kingdom, Andre Paulo, welcome here in Zell am See. Great honor, boss. Thanks a lot. Swap.
Vespa Alps Days, Vespa Alps Days,
Danke Michi für die Einladung und Happe.
Dear Vespisti, as the mayor of Zell am See, it is a big pleasure and honor for me to welcome you to the 16th Vespa Alps Days in Zell am See. I wish you eventful, happy and relaxing hours in our beautiful region. Finally, I would like to thank the members of the organizing team, especially to Franz Schmalzel and Nicole Ecker for making it possible to get this wonderful and peaceful Vespa Festival here in Zell am See. Welcome to the Vespa capital of Austria. Welcome to Zell am See. I declare the 16th Vespa Alps Days for opened. Die 16. Vespa Alps Days in Zell am See sind hiermit offiziell eröffnet. Alles Gute, good luck!
Absolutely beautiful setting. Bit of a cloudy morning and we're at the bottom toll station ready to head up the Grossglockner. Going to be a bit of a challenge for my poor little GT, and it struggled a bit just to get up here. I think it might be something to do with the load it's carrying, but fingers crossed we'll get to the top. So here we go. Come on little Red, you can do it. made it just about. First gear a good length of the way, but it's well worth the trip up here. The main crowds will have gone by now, and it's a bit chilly, and the view isn't as spectacular as it was 2 years ago, but it is still a hell of an impressive place. Well, let's try and get to the top now. Just had a rest, had a new spark plug. Hopefully we'll just chug up, but don't get held up by the Porsches, of course. As you can see, she didn't make it, just ran out of wind. Still got the apple strudel at the top, because I rode Julie's PX up and Gary came back down and collected Julie. We then had a very, very steady, slow, wet descent down the cobbles from Edelweissplatz. I then picked up Little Red again, and we had a very ginger, wet, foggy, and pretty horrible ride back down the mountain. It's Alp Days Sunday, traditionally the finishing day, but because this year it's a holiday weekend, it's being extended by a day. We weren't sure about taking the longer ride out. There was delayed from this morning to this afternoon because the weather still looks a bit patchy. We decided to get out for a short local ride to a place we went to a couple of years ago and just grab a coffee. And what do you think, Ju? Maybe a piece of cake or something?
Oh, it has to be done.
Oh, right. Well, that's a promise recorded on camera. So when I'm looking at the menu and say calories, Mr. B, I'll say you said it had to be done. I'm getting some beautiful views of the lake here as well as we go up.
That's gorgeous, isn't it, down there? Look.
And it's interesting to see the Alps looking a bit moodier as well, with the clouds hanging low.
Last time we were here, it was crystal clear, wasn't it?
Bright sunshine.
So different.
And the other thing that we're testing today is Little Red's performance up the hills, because didn't do so well yesterday at the top of the Grossglockner. I think it's just the way it's set up. It doesn't like the thinner mountain air at higher altitudes, but we're not going so far today, so fingers crossed I won't have to get off and push. Very nice too. And we got 2 pieces of cake.
And very nice cake it was too.
Absolutely right, yes. Yeah, and should imagine a fair few calories, but we sort of skipped lunch today, haven't we?
Yeah.
And a bit of music too, which was a bit unexpected, but apparently it's a traditional thing they do once a month. It's the final day of Alp Days, the final ride, a lap of the lake, and then returning back to the ski station to have the scooters blessed by the Vespa riding padre. Julie and Gary have got the Union Jacks flying.
Hey,
Hey.
it's a big Union Jack as well.
Sun shining. What more could you ask for?
Okay, left side and right side. Left side off, see the
Mal Vespa Alps Days sind hiermit Geschichte und ihr alle seid ein Teil davon. Vielen Dank.
Geheiligt werde dein Name, dein Reich komme, dein Wille geschehe, wie im Himmel, so auf Erden. Unser tägliches Brot gib uns heute und vergib uns unsere Schuld, wie auch wir vergeben unseren Schuldigern. Führe uns nicht in Versuchung, sondern erlöse uns von dem Bösen. Denn dein ist das Reich, die Kraft und die Herrlichkeit und Ewigkeit. Amen.
Med afsmagning, den kronligt hopppoliert. Mein EU, mein Vespa von noch til am See. Es war Alp Days, wir kommen, wo's kann schöneres gehen. Vespa Alps Days, yeah.